This is Pastor Sarah from Ginghamsburg. I am so glad we could catch up with you guys this week. I am talking to Andrew Vogt, who is one of my buddies. I guess I knew him first when he was in high school and playing baseball. And he is such a Jesus follower, and I would love to hear his heart and hear his story for why he came to know Jesus, especially at such a young age. So, Andrew, what were you like before Jesus, or what was life like before Jesus?
Life like before Jesus was complicated. I didn't feel like I had someone to go to at certain times when I was at a deep in my life. I didn't know if I prayed, but I wasn't an everyday prayer, just when my life was at a low or someone else's life was at a low. I would pray and try to reach out, and I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel that, I had someone there that was loving and holding on to me, holding my hand while I walked down a path of darkness, or even if it's just a good day. I didn't have that feeling of someone walking with me through middle school baseball. I did feel a connection with him on the baseball field. I just felt, he was there. I always prayed before a baseball game, so it was always nice to, have him feel like he was on the baseball field with me.
Yeah, I get that. And kind of that presence, but not really relationship. Like,
yeah,
kind of like, hey, I know that guy's over there somewhere doing something.
Yeah.
So, what made you take that first step? How did you come to know Jesus?
What made me take that first step was realizing how much it can push me forward, but with also me getting pushed forward, I can bring others and push others forward with me. And I think that's why I took that deeper second step into Jesus.
So I was there at your baptism. Got to push and pull. So what did it mean for you when you chose to be baptized?
When I chose to be baptized, that was a big spot for me in my life. I took that baptism as a rebirth, allowed me to, as I came out of that water, I was like, it's a second life, let's do this. Let's do it all over. Right after that, I gave forgiveness to someone that I haven't seen or talked to in a long time. So choosing that baptism allowed me to forgive my sins and push forward into achieving new and greater things with Jesus.
And I want to guess here, you were a junior in high school at that time, right?
I was a junior in high school, yeah.
Okay, just, so you look so young. I thought I'd help everybody else out with how old you are. And so now 2 years later, 3 years later, what's life like today? How are you still walking with Jesus? How has your life changed?
My life changed completely. I don't want to say completely 180, but I can feel him there with me in any scene. If I'm talking to anybody, I can feel him there. And one thing that I took upon when I wanted to do this, when I made the decision to follow Jesus and have him here, was the belief in happiness was one big thing for me. So every time I can make someone smile or make someone's day, I just have that feeling there that he's like, you're there, like, you're doing what, I see that you can do. And that feeling is just wonderful to have someone there that, can see and can feel you doing what makes you happy.
Yeah. There's this joy, and there's joy in like the hard times. And it's so cool to know that deeper happiness and be able to share that with others, like to share that gift is
Definitely.
Something special. That's cool. So, all right, tell me a little bit about what Jesus has for you next. Anything that you've got going on that you're working on?
A couple things I think Jesus has next to me is a new job. Where I'm at right now, I don't feel like it's best for me, and I'm praying and searching. I have a job interview next Monday, the 15th of February. So we will see there. But One thing that I have been delaying myself on, but I do feel like it's the right thing for me, is I want to start a podcast, to be a voice for unheard teenagers and young adults like myself that do go through, daily struggles or anything like that people don't really listen to. Just to give, kids and teenagers and young adults that boost, that, what, someone's here. I want to be that person for them that, they could listen to, or they could come talk to me, and, to let them know that someone is there, even if they're in that dark spot and they don't really want to talk to anybody. I want them to know that, hey, I'm here for you. Let's figure out where we can go and how we can get started.
That'd be awesome. Very cool. Well, I'm cheering for you. Always have been. And thank you so much for talking to me and for talking to everybody who's going to watch this. We're just praying for God's best for you, Andrew.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Thanks.